Hello, this is Gerald Johan Vadois and some demonstration of the sounding form letter meanings of the words in this order of letters of PAAL, PAAL and PALM, which are a bit in the opposite direction of a word that I had before. I already had the words that started with pla, like plant, plan, plank, as you can see here. So the order was the pressing out, the surface that you had from there in the horizontal plane, the L that even extended in materialization, let's say, of what is happening there, and with the plank as an example, for instance, it was cut in the middle from that you had a plank in there. So I had that explanation there. You could easily imagine it from there. But plank, and it starts with pla, but now I go with PAAL. PAAL has a slightly different order, so it also has this P pressed out, push out formula that immediately go into the A form, so and then the L. So the pressing out is then spread at the sideways, as you can see there. Underneath you can see the pla is an emphasis on what is lying under the pressed out thing, so that's the part that was emphasized. Here it is not the under the full space, it's under the slight space, because it's P, then A, then L. So the physicalization with L comes afterwards, and so the pressing is only at the one of these sides. And PAAL, it has a couple of meanings. We have the English meaning, of course, which is a friend, which is not immediately recognizable in the letter combinations, but if you analyze what it means, it is just straight under this pushed out process. So it is very much supporting the roof. That's what it more or less is. It is like that kind of sense. It is supporting. So the PAAL is also, I can count on you. I can count on you. That's the idea of PAAL. And if I go further and I investigate other words that are more or less the same, like PAAL exists as well. It's not an English word, but it's a Dutch word which has an English equivalent, pole. Also the PAAL, I first thought, yeah, this is a bit strange, because A is really on the horizontal plane, but the L is on the vertical plane. But PAAL is not horizontal at all. It is vertical only. So if I was thinking that a PAAL or a pole was just a straight line upwards, and an object that had that straight line upwards, but the meaning, if you look at it, of the letters, is not really like it is the beam that is upwards, but it is the supporting beam. So the PAAL is like a supporting beam. Of course, you have some of the poles which are literally standing alone. That is exists as well, but they mostly are named slightly different. If it's just a pole, it has a kind of supporting function, whatever these supports are. That's what is in the letters. And okay, I have also some other word, and the supporting thing is the same thing. What the association with friend is like. Oh yeah, I can count on you. I can. That's the PAAL, and the pole will do that as well. It will have this supporting element. You also have palm. The palm, you have two kinds of palm. You have the palm of your hand, and you have the palm tree. So if you look up symbols of it, it's not always very clear. So what is really emphasized in it? But we know, of course, what is emphasized in palm. And palm is also this area where is the starting point also of this, again, of this same supporting surface there is the most important. Palm also, I first thought, yeah, okay, what do we see at the first at first when we see the palm? We think about, yeah, it has, let's say, a pole, and then it has these leaves which are going to all directions. Now, is that really the most important thing of the palm? If we look at the word or the letter combinations, it is actually not the most important thing. The same with the hand. The palm has also these fingers, just like the leaves. But what's the most important thing? It's the part. It's even this part. It's this supportive, the supportive part of it. And for the palm, what is actually most important for the tree are not the way how the tree looks and with the leaves. It's underneath it, is in the palm tree, is the fruit there which is supporting there. It's the whole energy goes to the palm oil, to the palm fruit there, which is there, the palm nuts which are there. These that's also this part, and that's what I can recognize thanks to the analyzing of the letter and the letter combination. I am more aware about what direction the word is expressing itself towards, and that's actually basically what the words are doing. They are expressing towards a certain importance. If I see palm, it's not a hand, it is the supporting part of the hand. If I say palm, it's not the tree with all its leaves. That's not what it is. There's something underneath which is important for us. The PAAL is the supporting thing. The pole is supporting something. That's all in these words and in this word and this letter order. And if you know what letters and letter meanings can bring by analyzing it, you also discover these things more easily. I know you also see the essence, what it really is referring to. Anyhow, this was another example of the sound informed theory. Thanks for watching. This was Gerald to Avawaz. Again, there's a website too with a list of words, and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.